Hi leaders, this video is for you and we are going to talk about some tips and tricks for sharing your calendar and making sure that you only let people see and do what you want them to be able to do on your calendar. This video is intended for anyone in a leadership role, whether you're an administrator, building principal, department leader, or you lead some type of club where you're using a Google Calendar with other users. To get started, we are going to hover over that calendar that you are going to want to share in some capacity, select the three dots, and choose Settings and Sharing. We're going to scroll down, first looking at the access permission for events. You obviously probably don't want to make your general calendar available to the public, but you may want to make it available for North Olmsted City Schools. Keep in mind, if you do this, you may want to change it to see only, free, busy, hide the details. That means those individuals are just going to see when you're busy or when you're free. They're not going to see any of your event details. You do have the ability to let them see all event details if you so choose, or you can completely uncheck this and make it incredibly private if that's more applicable to your needs. Under here, the show calendar info in other Google apps limited by access permissions, things like Gmail and some of the other apps out there, when you go to schedule an event with someone, they will show availability in those apps so that people can kind of make a schedule around yours. Again, this is up to you, but you can leave this on if you want people to be able to try to schedule around things already going on your calendar. If we scroll down under specific people, this is where you can add individual users and give them various permissions. For example, if you have a secretary, you may want to add your secretary and allow them to make changes to events or perhaps make changes and manage sharing as well. That way they can add things to your calendar as events come up. If you have certain other individuals in your building that you want to be able to see a little bit more detailed options than just the only free busy, or perhaps you didn't want to share your calendar with anyone above and you want to be very specific on who can see aspects of your calendar, you can add each person individually and then click send, and you can change the settings for that individual at any time. This will allow you to then customize how you share your calendar down to the specific person. Now, let's say you want to share just with a specific group in your building. If there's already a Google group built for that group of users, you can type them in here and pull that group and share accordingly with that group as well. These settings do auto save, so there's no save button to click, and you would click the back button when you are finished with what you need.